Yes, cool. Yes, welcome, London Scousers. It was another good night from the second team. Huh? Yeah, I know, first half. That side, people must have been like, what's he talking about? He won 2-0. It's the first half.
The
first half.
I mean, right, because see what we're used to seeing with Liverpool. The second string team are way below. I mean,
of course.
I think we're spoilt because we see how Liverpool like to press, dominate games, and so on and so forth. And watching the second string team against Preston, who are 19th in the championship, so they're not exactly. I mean, their record is like loss, draw, loss, and so on. But to be fair, they were unlucky not to win the game.
But it is a cup game, though, isn't it? That's what happens.
But they made 9 changes, so it wasn't even. To be fair, it wasn't even their strongest team. But in the first half, if not for Adrain,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean,
are you serious? Oh, this podcast's over. Forget it. This is embarrassing.
What's happened?
Are you serious?
Okay.
Nah. Wait. It was their second string team.
Yeah, they made 9 changes.
I'm out of it.
Oh, hang on. Hold on, dog. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. You got something to say in this, yeah?
Not really. Well,
I didn't even know it was the second string team. Oh my days!
It was their second string team.
I got all gas for nothing. Oh my days!
But positive, we won.
Yeah, we did win. We should have won.
What's even better is Man City lost, so that's quite cool. I think this was their 4th title defense. So they lost, which is awesome.
Don't worry about Man City. They wouldn't have been a problem anyway.
No, okay, that's true.
No, if we got them to the final, it would have been the rest that are worrying, not us.
Tis true.
Yeah.
But yeah, Preston. People saw the game. I didn't see much of the first half because I was en route, so I was on the radio. But wow, Adrain saved our bacon because they. I mean,
saved our bacon.
He really did. He did basically point blank save.
That's Will's favourite food, as if you wanted to know why I said bacon. But yeah, carry on.
Who doesn't like bacon? Everyone loves bacon. What's wrong with you? Jesus. Okay, so yeah, he saved us, and then Neco Williams took one in the face. So the ball was like bounding off. So agent said it didn't catch it. It bounced back out. Another Preston striker smashed it into the goal, but it would have been a goal if not for Neco Williams' face.
Yeah.
Who stopped you on the goal line?
One thing, who do you think was your man in the match?
Well, Neco Williams got man in the match.
He was good. He was good.
He played very, very well. I mean, Klopp changed his position because basically he was playing right back and obviously bumped up and down the wing.
Yeah.
Second half, he became a right winger, so he played for the midfield.
Well, it worked.
Well, yeah, it did. It
made the attack more interesting.
And he doesn't have to worry about defensive duties as much as before. So yeah, I mean, he was involved in both goals. Goals scored by Minamino.
Yeah.
And then Origi goal was just cheeky.
Wow. I mean, I don't know what type of goal to call that. I don't think,
exactly.
I don't think anyone has scored that type of goal.
I think oh gosh, I saw they had some reviews. Giroud scored something similar.
But his one was different.
Well, it's one of those that goes behind you and there's a back heel up in the air. I'll tell you
the type of goal it was. It was one of them ones, like when you're just in the park or just, I don't know, in your little circle area. And everyone's just kicking the ball, just messing about.
Yeah.
And then it goes in the air, and then you just lift your leg from at the back.
And just do one of them cheeky ones.
Yeah, and you just do it. You don't think nothing of it.
Yeah.
But that's what Origi done, and it scored.
It's one of those kind of things that you do it. It's only like 2 people get to see it.
Yeah.
But when you try it in a match, all you do is hit yourself in the back of the head.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's not. Because to do that, like I said, when you're just with your friends and you're just doing that type of move, no one thinks nothing of it. You think, but you would never think you'd do that in a match.
Do that in a match.
Origi has basically done that in a match, which you might as well say there's big money involved as well.
Well, yeah.
And to do that, but when you're with your friends, there's no money involved.
Yeah, exactly. No pressure, no crowds, just you and your mates. You had some rare nephew.
That's what I'm saying.
Tipsy. It just did. Yeah. I mean, how to describe? So it also Simicast did a cross from the left into the box. but it still gets a box. It actually hit the goalpost, and then it came back on the pitch. And I think Neco Williams on the left. Origi was open, so he's saying possible, but the ball, he passed it, but the ball bubbled up in the air, and it went over Origi's head. Yeah, he just stuck up his foot behind his head. And it hit his heel, and went over the goalkeeper, and went in. Yeah. So 2-0. 2-0.
And Minamino's goal was decent.
Yeah, that's good. Again, Neco Williams from the right. Cross-line into the box, and Minamino bounced off his shin. But at least he was there. He was hungry.
And I have to admit that Minamino's looking a little bit better. He's got a bit more about him now lately.
Well, I mean, everyone's saying that. Okay, he's might not be the strongest, but he's quick. He makes intelligent runs.
Do you know what? It's funny. Sorry to stop you. It's funny how you said that. He needs to be strong. I was saying when I watched that game, all he needs to do is get stronger. All he needs to do is eat some more pounded yam. Yeah. If he eats that,
well, he's Japanese, so maybe more sushi.
Sushi, but sushi ain't doing it. He needs pounded yam.
Sushi ain't doing it.
Yeah, ground rice,
jollof rice.
He needs all of that, and I'm telling you, then he would be a player.
But he might be thinking, conversely, I don't want to get too muscular because he might slow me down. But he's kind of rapid. And compared to
he just needs to get stronger because he does get buoyed off the ball easy. But
he gets goals though.
Yeah, but what makes him get away if someone tries to bully him off the ball is because he's got a few good touches. And skills.
And
so obviously if he works on that more and makes that do the work, then he doesn't have the pressure of trying to get strong and eating pounded yam. You know? So for those who don't know what pounded yam is and ground rice and all of that stuff, it's an African dish.
Yes.
Try it. Go to an African restaurant and try it. It's lovely. Yeah?
It make you strong like a bull.
Yeah. Do you remember Tony Uboa?
Yeah.
For those who don't, if you don't, type that in. For those younger ones, type that in on YouTube and you see how he looks and what type of goals he scored.
Proper hench African man.
That's it.
True. But, again, he is scoring goals. Though, like you said, he's not hench.
Yeah, I know. When he scores in the cup games, he starts to get one or two goals.
And I even think if he was given a run, it's hard. If he was given a run in the first team, I think he could surprise people. But who are you going to dislodge from the first team? Yeah. I mean, even he can't argue. What's he going to say? Oh, I could score more than Salah. I could score more than Mane. He can't argue. He can't. He has to accept it.
There was only 3 players I'll say in that team that looked above the rest. Rest of the team. Obviously, it's not a surprise, is it? Yeah. I'll say Neco.
Yeah, I think that's the best game I've ever seen him play. To be fair.
You reckon?
Yeah, because normally he tries when he's in is to replace Trent.
Yeah.
And he hasn't got he hasn't got the natural crossing skills of Trent Arnold. I think he looks hesitant. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go on.
So I'll say Minamino just about as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I will say Ox as well.
Ox, I actually
he did well, but he just didn't get the goal. But you can see he's above a lot of those players.
Because he's got fast feet. He's attacking minded.
Yeah.
But again, he's another person. I'm sure if you gave him time in the first team or a good run of games, he'll improve.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. When you get these cup games,
but
this is what I'm saying. When you get these cup games, give the manager something to think about. Just do your best. That's it.
But yes, you're right. But how often these cup games come along? So how long was the last one? 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago?
Of course, we're not going to get a lot of cup games, but sometimes, like right now in the Premier League, we're scoring at least 3 goals per game.
No, this is true.
So that means if we're scoring at least 3 goals per game, and there's like 20 minutes left or 15, then that's when you can do the changes. Why would you not? Because obviously you got to arrest Salah and that.
No, you're right. I do agree, but not all players react to that. Some players just need a consistent run in the team to get confidence, to get out. It just depends what kind of person you are. Yes, some people like Jota landed with his feet on the ground and just started scoring goals for fun. Whereas someone like Fabinho, he didn't get in the first team for
a while.
Yeah, because the club wasn't happy to start play. Just you got to know your players. Yeah. Even Minamino, when he went to Southampton, he was flying. Then he tailed off for a bit. I don't know. Apparently, he's better now than he was. Well, what they're saying in training.
He's better now. Yeah, he's better. I've seen it. He looks better. He does look better.
Last season, he looked lost sometimes on the pitch.
He did look lost, but he had a bit more about him, a little bit more about him. And that's who I would say, because I think Origi was non-existent until the goal, really.
No, you say that. He set up, he set up Williams. So it could have been 3-0.
Yeah, he's done that, but I don't know. I just feel that his energy is not there. His hunger is not there. It's just not there. Fair,
let's think. If he rates himself as a good striker and he's playing against the championship 19th place team, maybe he's thinking, you know what, I'm just fed up with all this. And he did try to leave in the summer, or he was open to leave in the summer, and then nothing happened.
Yeah, but his game is not changed the same as when we've been playing in the Premier League. Nothing's changed. But he might get 1 or 2 goals, but I'm just talking his all-round performance. That's all. It just looked like his heart is just not in it. Normal.
Or maybe the system isn't ideal for him. I mean, obviously, we're comparing to people like Salah and Firmino and Mane. I mean,
do you think Origi would prefer to be in a 4-4-2 formation? Do you think that'll suit him better?
Well, and he's got good hold-up play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got a striker playing off him. Yeah. He could. Similar to Emil Heskey and Michael Owen. Heskey and Owen, people slating Heskey doesn't score enough goals. But then Michael Owen said, if not for the work he does, I wouldn't be scoring my goals. I hold up the ball. I'll tell you another one, Balotelli. Yeah. Who Rodgers used to play up front on his own. He's not that kind of striker. Yeah. He had good hold-up play, strong, and he needed someone maybe to feed off him. But he's not the kind of person to get the ball, dribble past everybody and score. No, he's not that kind of player. No, and maybe the same with Origi. But then Origi does get some amazing goals. I mean,
yeah, he does. He does.
But it's not that he does consistently.
Maybe that's what makes up for it sometimes.
But you're right. If you had to play him every week because he has got. There's sometimes you're right. Sometimes he has started, and you think, oh, really? I mean, I can see why he's subbed a lot.
Because it's funny because the way he plays right now, he just doesn't look like a Klopp player.
No, he doesn't.
He just don't look like a Klopp player.
But then we're comparing him to Salah, the front three, and even Jota. Of course. Yeah. I mean, the fact he got someone else come in and Jota, who is not really on fire, is still above you in the pecking order.
But we're talking about work rate. If he was to bring in a bit more work rate, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't think he doesn't.
I think he looks too relaxed.
You think so?
I
disagree.
No, he looks too relaxed when he's playing.
I don't think you can condemn him for his work rate. Just his finishing and sometimes his decision in the final third is a bit off. But again, is that because he doesn't play enough? Or is that because he's
that's what I'm saying.
that
could be what it is. That could be what it is. But
it's a tough one.
But like I said, he's not that type of player that seems to be moaning. You're not hearing anything in the press or anything about Origi saying this, or you're not hearing nothing.
No, nothing at all. After each Saturday, he checks his bank account thinking, catching?
Yeah, mostly that.
Yeah, I'll just stay here for another few years.
But he's still out. He's still, what, 26?
Yeah, he's still young. He's still young. He's been here for ages. Yeah. I know.
I don't know. I think maybe a 4-4. It could be the formation. I think maybe a 4-4-2. The old school could suit him. But obviously, we're not going to change that, innit? But I'm just saying, because put it this way, if he went into another team that played 4-4, not many team plays 4-4-2 now, but if he did go into that, you never know, bruv.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, he's strong, can hold up play. And if he could work with someone regularly, another strike partner, maybe you're right. Maybe he would be amazing. But currently, we play with a 4-3-3. So,
yeah.
And if you want to stay there, you learn to adapt because you've been there long enough to be able to adapt.
Yeah, of course.
But then again, I know we keep this issues, but against Barcelona, it was amazing. Everton, he was amazing. I mean, a couple of times he scored great goals against Everton.
We need consistency. These are just one-hit
wonders. I know,
it's
that's a problem. That is a real problem.
It just comes out. Obviously, he has come up. Quite a few times he's come up with the goods at the right time. So
yeah, especially without that, it's special games. Yes, but we want. Yes, it's great to get your spectacular goals once every 3 or 4 months, but that doesn't...
3 or 4 months, though?
Yeah, but that doesn't help you get the team on a weekly basis.
No, of course not.
That's what we want. We don't want great results every 3 months. We'd get relegated.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we mean, we're League One now.
Yeah.
At least our striker
not even Championship, League One.
League One, yeah. But our striker, he scores great goals every other month. Every month. He is on it, bruv.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we don't want that. So
no, of course not.
I'd rather you get your tap-ins, but consistently than your spectacular Champions League goals or derby goal and so on.
Do you think it could be his last season now? Do you actually think it could be his last season?
Well, he tried to leave in the summer, but whether reason
I think
didn't come through.
It could be. But then, that's what I'm saying, it could be. Then imagine Champions League or Cup final, he just scores the winner.
Yeah, but you're going to pay someone however much he's on. I have no idea how much Divock Origi is on. He's paying about 80 grand a week or some such. You're going to keep that fella on the bench.
It's more than us.
Well, maybe more than me, not quite as much as you. But I'm just a poor
no. I'm not a poor man. I mean, I am poor, very poor. I'm not poor.
You're not poor. I was going to say, is it... And if we get another striker in, he's going to probably move down further down the pecking order because he was like 4th. Now, obviously, Jota's country.
Right now, we don't need another striker. We could do with one as in a replacement, but we don't really need a striker because I think we got a good variety of strikers.
Yeah, we have. I mean, and the scoring.
Yeah.
And what is thankfully the luckiest thing? Our strikers don't get injured.
That's what I'm saying. And this is what I'm saying. This is why if we did get Origi, we would have to replace him because we need a centre forward. You need a target man. 100%. You do. Because there's going to be games you're going to need a target man. If you're playing one of them games where like Burnley, and it's just tough to get past them, so you need that target man that's going to hold the ball, shove them off, and set it out for someone on the run. So we need a target man. We definitely do.
Yeah, yes, kind of. But you've got people like Firmino who will come deep and get the ball anyway and set people up. So we don't have to really play. I mean, yes, we can play long balls into space because Salah and Mane are quick. So yes, that could help us. But we don't really play to a target man as such. We're playing to space. But he has started before with Mane and Salah.
Yeah, of course.
And as far as I'm aware,
they've put him in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah,
as a number
to me,
number 10.
And is that something that he needs to play regularly for it to work? But then in this day and age of football, you don't really give people time.
No.
Back in the old days, yes, you might give someone a few games to bed in, but now one bad result, or if we put him in and say we lost, I don't know, like 2-0 to some team we were supposed to beat, like, I don't know, like say Crystal Palace, he's going to be, match of the day, he's going to get slagged off. Yeah. The press is going to get slagged off. Yeah. Twitter is going to get all the racists come out and want to kill him. It's too much pressure.
Yeah, and then you won't see him for a couple of months.
But there, it'd be therapy, for God's sakes. So it's unfair, but football's changed, and you really need to land on your feet.
No, of course.
Or alternatively, you could play him in the under 23s. If his ego allow him, play with under 23s, get lots and lots of game time, lots of practice, get your match fitness going. Yeah, you could do that. Or sit on the bench, get lots of money, and just be happy.
So overall, the performance, would you
that's great. You must be happy. Nat Phillips came on.
Oh yeah, he came on. And
your guy.
He did what he done. Yeah. He usually does. The balls were crossing in and he had it out. This is what I'm saying. You need different variety of players because there's going to be certain. That's what I said. That game for Origi and Nat Phillips, that's a perfect game for them.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I think he's scored in every round so far, hasn't he? And Minamino, I'm pretty sure they've scored in. That was our second game, if I remember correctly. So yes, they've scored in both games. I recall, I'm trying to remember the first one. If Origi didn't score, he was very influential in the first one.
But, who did we play?
Was it Norwich? Was it Norwich?
I can't remember. I think.
I know it's like decades ago. No, we played Norwich. I'm pretty sure we played Norwich and beat them. Don't quote me on that.
I'll have a look. Hold on.
Okay, please do. And save me from looking stupid on camera.
Let's see who we played.
I'm pretty sure it was Norwich.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it was Norwich.
Cup game against Norwich.
I think it was like 3-0 we won.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
What's the score?
3-0. Minamino, Origi scored. Minamino scored twice, yeah.
Did Vigi score?
Yeah, he scored, yeah.
See, that's why I get paid the big bucks, my friends.
See, he's the rich one, told you.
Not sure how long a fiber's going to last me, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've scored, yeah. And I imagine they'll be playing the FA Cup games as well when that comes around.
Yeah.
And even the Champions League, I think we're pretty much clear. We've got Atletico next. And I imagine if we beat them, then you probably let the fringe players play the next couple of games.
Yeah,
AC Milan, Porto, not under any pressure. We would have won the group.
Yeah, would have won the group, yeah.
So I'm hoping that, Klopp, well, yeah, probably will do if it's got any sense. Give them a run out as well. So, yeah.
How do you think Tsimikas played?
Oh, but he's always good. I don't think I've seen him play a bad game. I mean, they scored a won the goal, but hit the post and set up the goal for Origi.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's great. He must feel. Well, he must be sitting there hoping that Andy Robertson gets an injury because he's one who would fit in. I think he was slotting perfectly. He's not maybe as good defensively as Robertson,
but his attack,
definitely delivery. He's fantastic. Yeah. He is good. So I think if for whatever reason Andy Robertson got injured, well, he did. He was injured, and Tsimikas fitted in perfectly. So yeah, again, another great performance. I can't really fault him.
And what do you think of some of those new guys that came on? Not came on. That was in the lineup.
Yeah, Blair came on. Morton came on. Yeah. Well, okay, it wasn't the best Liverpool performance. Even though we had lots of possession, but then sometimes losing possession we didn't need to.
Yeah.
It wasn't fluid.
No,
but again, those guys, it's nerves. You're playing in front of the cameras on TV. You're young,
and you're in the cup game against the big cup.
Well, yeah, and you're playing in front of the manager. Yeah. You obviously want to impress.
It's not the biggest cup, but it's going to be a big cup to them.
Well, yeah, to them exactly. And now we're in the quarterfinals, and then semis, and then possibly finals. Yeah, I mean. Now that Man City's out, we're probably one of the favourites now as well.
Yeah, us and Chelsea. I think Chelsea are a bit slight favourites.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're slight favourites than us.
Wait till we smash up the Blues.
What do you think of Bradley? He wasn't too bad.
No, again, yeah, but like I said, the performance was not fluid.
No, of course not.
Yeah. So none of them disgraced themselves. They played well, and Preston North End made a game of it. I mean, yes, they didn't have possession for a lot, but they were hard working. It wasn't. I thought it'd be about 5-6-0 initially, but it's only 2-0.
Well, Preston, at least they got something to shout about now because they're going to think, well, Man United lost 5-0.
Well, exactly,
and they lost 2-0.
And they could have won the game. They had in the first half. They had chances counter-attacking, dispossessing us. So I mean, they came out and fought. And I would say, yes, they put a better performance in than Man United.
So Preston versus Man United, think Preston win that game? Sounds like it, innit? Yeah.
Well, no. Well, next season when Man United get relegated, they'll be playing against us.
Oh, yeah, they can play each other, innit?
Yeah, yes.
That's even better. That's great.
Yeah, I think they all acquit themselves very well. I wouldn't say there's any sterling mega outstanding performances besides Neco Williams, who was involved in both goals, and goal line clearance with his face, which is wow.
Yeah, Neco, he was good. He was good.
He was. I mean, it's the best game I've seen him play.
Yeah.
In the first team. So,
and he's he's good with the ball when he's attacking as well.
I guess when he doesn't have to worry about defending, when he doesn't have to worry about the whole length of the pitch, then of course, just focus on go forward and get back to your helping out if necessary. But it's not constantly on your mind. Oh man, we lost position. I'm gonna get all the way back down to the thing. So maybe that's it for him. Being a winger from the midfield.
Yeah, that's it, man. So far away with that game. So we're into the next round, and bring on our next game back in the Premier League.
The draw's next Saturday, and we are also playing next Saturday against Brighton.
Brighton, tricky one. Brighton are decent. Where is it?
Good point. I
think it's at Brighton's.
I think it's away as well, actually. I think you are correct. But give me 10 seconds. I will find out for you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You might 5, give me a bit longer
6,
than that.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, I have no idea. Oh, hang on. No, my computer's being an absolute
Will's
idiot.
taking too long. I'll tell
I
you.
know.
Do you want me to tell you where it is? It's at Anfield.
Oh, well, Brighton are finished then.
That's how you do it. You took too long, mate.
I saw that. You see, you're efficient. That's why you should get paid the big bucks. Yes. Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah, it's at Anfield.
Yeah, it is Anfield. 3 o'clock kickoff. Annoying.
And we've got some tricky games after that.
Yes, we have. But one of all, I think in all competitions, 23 games undefeated in all comps.
That's
so
good.
The team confidence very high. Our talisman is scoring goals for fun. So that'll be interesting. We shall see.
The last time we actually lost the game.
Last season, sometime.
Yeah, and we lost that friendly. I'm talking from summer. From the summer when they got back with the squad.
That really count friendly.
Since the season started, we ain't lost.
That's
nothing,
right.
Anything.
And we're scoring like for fun away. I mean, today was only 2-0, but generally, I think for the before that
for the second team, that's good.
Well, that's true. But first team generally they're scoring three goals or more away on the road, which is astonishing.
But I'm still not happy. I couldn't believe that it was Preston's second string team. Are they trying to mock us? Who do they think we are?
Well, no, to be fair, they're 19th. I think they're more concerned of staying in the league than winning this. Well, they're not going to, let's be honest, it's unlikely they're going to win this cup.
No, of course not.
Right. So you're more likely than you.
I know. Yeah.
As a manager, save my strong players, and because you're in 19th, you're dangerously close to relegation battles, so you don't want all that. Well, so I can understand why they've done what they've done.
Well, if I was the Preston manager, I would definitely be looking at some players in that game against us.
Yeah, because, they played well.
You know? Because it looked like they had fight and everything. Yeah, they had fight.
Well, why not? You're on TV. You're playing against a great team like Liverpool. Why don't you just go for it? Just come out and absolutely just go for it.
Maybe you should add 1 or 2 of those players into the senior team.
Well, we'll see.
That might make a difference if they're struggling.
They'll come on hungry, trying to impress people, and maybe get a result. We'll see.
Yeah,
but that's not our problem, is it? Because we don't care.
Yeah. So, would you say there's anything that Liverpool need? Or you think we just carry on doing what we're doing and
that's kind of what we're doing. I mean, our first team started playing well, high intensity, high pressing, scoring. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, it's true.
I mean, like I said, we've got Brighton, then I believe we've got Atletico, and then I think there's an international break and Arsenal. Yeah. I mean, Arsenal, they're doing quite well now, so Arsenal will be a good test.
I wouldn't be worried
for us.
I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried.
Okay, well, just say Arsenal having a bit of a resurgence. So.
No, not worried. Who have they played?
Wow.
Who have they played? They haven't played none of the top 6 yet, apart from Chelsea.
But maybe for them that's a good thing. They're coming along. They're coming to the boil, getting their confidence up. They're winning games.
They're gonna need it against us. So,
fingers crossed. I hope so. I mean, I'm not worried, but I think it'll be a good test for us.
No, it's not a test for us. It's a test for them. It's not a test for us. When you go away to Old Trafford and won 5-0, when you draw against City, then we didn't beat Chelsea. We drew against them, and Arsenal's a good test for us.
Well, what?
Where's it going to be anyway? Emirates.
Where are we?
Does it even matter?
Wow. Okay. That's a good question. Where is it going to be?
God,
so unprepared.
We're slow.
I know. I'm a bit rubbish today.
Do you want me to tell you where it is? It's away. It's at Anfield. You need to get your
I know,
your information quicker, mate.
I know. What is wrong with me? I know. Please, don't fire me. So I don't want people to tune in and see me replaced with like a poodle or a goldfish. No. Okay, good.
I won't be firing you. No one will be firing you. If anyone's gonna fire you, it'll be you yourself.
There you go. So, myself on the screen. Right. Yeah. So Arsenal, they were just rubbish. Yeah. I'm hoping Arsenal will be, and it's good for us to see a team test us because it's like a stress test for us. I mean, we're going to progress in Champions League. We're going to progress. We're going to play tougher teams. Yeah. Not all easy games.
I don't care how all the teams play, as long as we win. That's all that matters.
Uncharacteristically optimistic of you, but okay. Yeah. Cool. We'll see. We shall see.
We shall see. But like I said, there's always a few things and few tweaks that could be done. But at the moment, it's okay. And yeah, bring on the next match, Brighton. We will see you on Saturday.
That's
and
right.
Make sure you're here with us. Yeah, to analyze that match and
celebrates the victory.
Yeah, to celebrate. So bring on Brighton.
Okay.
Enjoy your day and catch us on Saturday.
Yep.
Happy holidays.
See you later.
See you later.